Tanto loco me que.
Who is it, Poppy?
Straight out of Compton. It is Ice Cube.
I loved hearing him say that. This guy has made an unbelievable transition from gangster rap star with NWA, gangster with an A, to kid-friendly mainstream actor. He's starring 21 Jump Street. It comes out in theaters March 16th. Let's talk to Cube. What's the happiest sports has ever made you?
Oh, man, I think when Derek Fisher hit that .4 shot against the Spurs, you know, I ran around the house like a little kid, yelling, "He hit it! He hit it! He hit it!" And I don't think sports had ever made me that happy. So I think that's the happiest sports moment.
Your Lakers are in trouble, Cube.
No, we not. We just re-upping. You know, this lockout, all this crying about how good we are and how good the Lakers been over all the years, and we can't be that good. And what are you going to do about it, David Stern? That kind of affected our Chris Paul trade, but it's cool. We're going to re-up, and we'll be back in the hunt.
I want to know what I want to know the private conversation that Cube had when he learned that Stern had vetoed the Chris Paul trade. I want to know the first phone call that was placed. I want to hear what it sounded like. We'll edit out the bleeps for you because I know you were hostile.
That dirty how'd he do me like that, man? How'd he do us like that, man? They cried, and he caved into it. Nobody want the Lakers on top. Everybody's looking for the Lakers' demise. Dirty, man.
You were mad at Stern, huh? You were mad.
Man, I want to do something to him, man, but I calmed down.
When did Ice Cube become a man?
Man, I became a man, I think, when I turned 18. And it wasn't because I turned 18, but I left my house and I went to go to school in Phoenix to an architectural drafting trade school called the Phoenix Institute of Technology. And I grew up in Phoenix, you know what I mean? I grew up there because I think that's where I really turned the corner from being a teenager into a man.
Hold on a second. Ice Cube was almost an architect?
Yeah, no doubt. You know, I used to love drafting in school, and when I got out of high school, you know, NWA, we had just dropped our first single. And man, I didn't know we was gonna make it, so I was like, yo, you know, this rapping stuff is a hobby, but I need to find a real job.
You as an architect is funny. I mean, you still build things. You build things of the mind, but you as an architect is funny.
Why is that so funny, man?
because of how it is that you came up. I mean, you were a gangster rapper. I don't think of gangster rappers in architect school.
You mean the people that built the Coliseum in Rome wasn't gangsters? They had to be.
Give me a time, Cube, when you were younger. You got the Jerry curls, you're in NWA, and you're surprised by a celebrity who likes your music. Someone comes up to you and you just couldn't believe that this person was into your music.
Oh man, it's Run DMC. You know, we met Run DMC early in our career. We was on the elevator, and you know, he looked around at my man Eazy and was like, "Yo, I know you Eazy-E, huh? Boys in the Hood is always hard." So he started singing the lyrics. That I was floored, man, because I remember, you know, going to the Run DMC concerts. I remember standing in the line, paying to see this group, and now to finally get a chance to meet them, and then they know your music and you're on stage with them, it just blew me away.
When's the last time Cube encountered racism?
You know, racism is something that it's like the scent of a fort. You know what I mean? It just lingers in the air. Sometimes you get a good whiff of it. Sometimes you get a little faint whiff of it. It's really, you know, just something that's kind of all around. You know, to be honest, I believe there's some sort of racism on a daily basis around me that I probably don't even see or detect. That, you know, that's just how people are. People kind of grow up a certain way. They have certain stereotypes and you know, sometimes, you know, they use them against you. But for the most part, you know, people come to me, you know, they really well-mannered, well-behaved. You know, who knows, you know, if somebody do something on the under, or I didn't get a movie because of this or a script because of that. You never know. You know, it's just a funk that's in the air and you never really know if it's directed towards you or is a figment of your imagination. And that's really the poison that it leaves, racism. You really, sometimes it's blatant, sometimes it's very faint, and then sometimes it's not there even at all, but sometimes you're looking for it. So, you know, racism is ugly. It's a cancer that this country has to really, really deal with and get out of there.
What do you say to people who say, well, Cube sold out? Cube used to be about the street. Cube used to be a young guy in NWA, and now he's making family movies.
Hey, you know, everybody got to evolve. You know, I come from the streets, so, you know, I don't have nothing to prove to the streets at all. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's a mess. Everybody, they're probably trying to get out in some way or another. So, you know, money is the root of all evil in this world. Everybody got to get a hold of it, even Ice Cube. So, hey, you know, that's what we got to do to survive. You know, I got a family. So anybody worry about how I make money, you know what I mean, worrying about another man's money could be hazardous to your health.
Do your kids think you're cool? Do the kids think you're cool?
Oh, hell yeah. My kids know I'm the coolest daddy in the country. You know what I mean? And they respect that. I don't have no problems with my kids when it comes to that.
My father has a question for you, Cube. Go ahead, Poppy.
Do you ever think about bringing the Jerry curls back?
That's why I'm growing my hair now, man, so I can bring the curl back. You know what I mean? Check me out in about 3 months.
It looks good, Cube. It looks good. Thank you for joining us,
man.
buddy. We appreciate your time.
Gracias,
for having me.
gracias.
Yay.
I was supposed to ask you this, and I forgot. On behalf of the internet, I was supposed to ask you. The internet tracked down the exact day of that today was a good day. Yo MTV Raps was on the air. It was a clear and smogless day. The only day where that was so, when there was a blimp in the air, was, where'd this paper go? January 20th, 1992. Ice Cube had no events to attend. The Lakers beat the Supersonics. Is it January 20th, 1992?
Nice try, man. Nice try. But that's for me to know, for you to find out.
That's it. You're not going to tell us I had that. See you later, Cube.
All right, take it easy.